My name is Natalie Rivera. I'm 16 years old and I am a Hula and Tahitian dancer. I have been dancing Hula and Tahitian since I was 7 years old, so for about 9 years now. Tahitian is a cultural dance from the islands of Tahiti, and it's a way to tell stories with your hands, your hips, facial expressions, and costumes. I dance because my dad's part of the family is from Hawaii, and so being raised around that side of the culture got me into dancing, and I just think it's so fun and beautiful. I wish people knew that it wasn't as easy as it looks. It takes a lot of time to perfect a dance and go out there and compete and perform, and it's very cultural and has so much more meaning than, just a luau party. The type of dancer that I aspire to be is I want to compete a lot, both in Hula and Tahitian competitions. I want to perform, and I want it to be such a big part of my life that I raise my future kids in the halau. Hula and Tahitian are both Polynesian dances, but they are different. Hula is more with songs. Tahitian is more with drumming. For hula, kahiko is more of the original old-fashioned kind of hula, where you don't always smile in your dances, and those are with beats and chanting, is not songs. Hula originally was for only the men can dance it. People who ran wars would come to the halau and watch all the men who looked the strongest in the dancing, and they would pick those men who were the strongest dancers to go fight in war. But now it's very open, so a lot of women do dance hula too. Every single part, from the costume to your facial expressions to your hand movements, your hip movements, those all tell a story. Let's say for Tahitian, you're dancing about flowers. Your costume would be put together with flowers, so your headpiece can be made of flowers. Or if you're dancing about a bird, you would wear a headpiece with lots of feathers and things to represent the skies. The biggest part is your hand movements, your body movements. So in hula, there's certain movements to make a flower, the trees, the rain, the sky, and birds, and same goes for Tahitian. So all of those aspects are really important when telling a story. Some of the challenges are how people think it's always easy. You have to be very physical in dancing and try your best to be in shape, because by the end of your dance, you have to look like how you originally started. The first time I competed, it was in the Kikiraina Tahiti Fete. That was in 2019. The Kikiraina Tahiti Fete is the longest ongoing Tahitian competition that's outside of Tahiti. It's been going on for 42 years. This coming weekend, I'm going to be dancing for the same Tahitian competition. My goal is to get lots of experience in dancing and surrounded by the Tahitian culture. Even if I don't place or something like that, it's still a fun experience, and I get more experience of being confident and going out there and being ready to compete for future competitions, since considering this is only my second competition. Saturday is the prelims and solos. So on Saturday you will do prelims, which is a beat is played for about a minute and a half, and you do freestyle and you show the judges the potential that you have, and from the prelims the judges pick which dancers they want to go compete for solos. So if you make it through, then you do your solo, and from there the judges will decide from each category who will place first, second, or third. And then we go back on Sunday with your group to find out if you placed. In order to prepare for this competition, it takes lots of dedication and practicing every day, even when you're not in the studio. Definitely practicing stamina so that I don't get tired when I go out there, and being ready. Also practicing confidence too, because your confidence really does affect your dance. So if you're not as confident, the judges will be able to tell, because judges are also looking for character. And also preparing for costumes. The judges want you to have a good looking costume, so nothing that's too plain. So your costume, you have to show the judges that detail and time went into making your costume. You can't hot glue anything. Everything has to be sewn and handmade. and no fake flowers. All of them have to be fresh, so it's a lot of work. But you know, it's fun and I really enjoy it.
In first place, representing the group E Hono Itinei.